Hello, greetings. This is Gillesmansillon. I thought I'd come and say hello, wish you a good day, and I'm going to pull a few cards to offer guidance and spiritual and inspiration to support this process. It's very very key that is happening before the end of 2019. In a sense, this is for this week from the 16th to the 22nd. I'm going to pull a few cards to see what oracle we may get, and. For we are moving towards this solstice, which will be very powerful activator, understanding we are more than ready. We are more than ready. We've been preparing ourselves for all our life for this point of this flashpoint, and it is important to control the point of attention, to know where we need to focus. For there is a new light, or a new earth and a new sun. The earth has been transformed, has been changed, and just the humans are still running the old programming, but the earth has been changed, and there's a new light that is going to be coming, that's going to shatter all the old, and just the sun also is going to be the catalyst for that, and the light of the sun has changed. It's become white since the 2012 when it was yellow before. And we're getting ready for this grand flash that will be happening. It was predicted to happen most likely before the end of the year. So it will be very, very powerful. This flash of light will actually ignite this light body, and will receive a lot more consciousness and power and anchoring within ourselves. So it is very important for those who are driving or piloting planes or anything. When the flash happens, they will be protected, and they will only receive the flash point when they land, so to speak. But when you receive this flash point, it will completely will make you feel very dizzy, because there's completely new energies that are coming. So it's good to rest afterwards, to integrate those new power, and to be in gratitude for what is coming. For once we'll be in our light body, we'll have many choices. We'll choose to remain a light worker on the earth, to continue our mission on the earth. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. But we'll also have the option to move to the inner earth, to connect with our spiritual family, or to move to the ships, to explore the galaxy and work with the higher galactics. We're going to be this illusion of a single timeline that has been controlled by the powers that be will be eliminated forever. We'll see that we have infinite possibilities of timeline, and we'll align to the highest choice. In a sense, what we want is to be at peace. That's the only thing we need to be, to recognize that you are light, you are love, you are. And from there, everything is fine. Let everything be. The trees are everything on the planet, even the humans, let them be. Just be at peace within the process. For the trees, do not need to interact with other beings. They are ready, they are anchored, they are in the beingness of life. But understanding the most important knowledge is to know that you are light, you are love, and you are one, and repeat that to yourself. It is essential to not forget that. That is the essential. I'm going to pull a few cards. The situation is time-space. Time-space is a new beginning. It's something. It is a divine intervention that is coming. So there is no way to know how, when, or where, who, or how, what it is. But it is happening. It is a judgment time. It is the time of transition. What comes around the situation is a kind of abundance and luxury. It is the empress. Is the empress, the card of nature, the birth and rebirth, the universal card. What we see before us is sorrow. It means we still have attachment to the old cycle. We want to let go of the idea of sorrow. We want to let go of that as with grace and ease, not to hold on to old sorrows, to the past. The past is gone, so it's about healing. And once we do that, we find brilliance. We stay in the nowness of time, and anything's possible within that. In our subconscious is the distant past is the Hierophant. We've already came in contact with wisdom. We already know wisdom. We already have guides that will be more present within our life as we move towards the higher frequency. Where we are now is the universe. It is a dance of salvation. It is the doors of the world that are opening up. It is everything we've ever wanted. What's coming up in the near future is logic. It is about understanding the mind and working through the mind and moving step by step. For this logic will call us to the regenerator. For the life there is always new source, new when something dies somewhere, there is always a rebirth somewhere else. So every end is always marked by a new beginning. The strength within our situation is the setback, is the delay. It is a forest that burns. But so, because we do not see, we are, the idea is that we've been preparing for this great trip, this great vacation, and so we packed our bags, we put bags in the trunk, and we are traveling towards our destination. But every 5 minutes, all the people in the car are always asking, why are we not here yet? What's going on? We're not even sure where we're going, but we know it's good. So focus on where you want to go, rather than the journey, and enjoy the journey as much as possible. You can watch everything going on. And so this strength is going to turn into synthesis. We're going to be able to find a synthesis, and then we'll reach the star. Strength will be the star, the power to manifest our dreams into reality. What comes to us from the outside world is harmony. It is synchronicity of energy. It is beyond human understanding how things come together. So just allow that, accept that, and be in gratitude for that. What's in our hopes and fear is the pre-stress. It is the powerful card of intuition. It is the powerful... it is all the psychic knowledge and increase in psychic ability. And the outcome is the hermit. It is about enlightening the path of others. It's about standing true in our own light and being true to ourselves as much as possible, always. Well, I hope this resonated with you. For what we want is to understand that when we want something, we push it away because we feel that we don't have it, and so we push it away. We say, I want that, but inside we feel like we're in the lack. When you ask for something, it's good, it's something we practice on, is to already be in the gratitude of knowing you're going to receive it. So rather than wanting something, choose to receive it. And then it will come. It's just a matter of alignment and timing. So it's about being more in gratitude for what we've been asking for, knowing we're going to receive it, rather than in the frustration of not receiving it yet. And so I had a funny dream. I thought I comment on that. It's a funny dream. I was talking to this man, and he was telling me, in relationship to my philosophy, say, well, you have to forgive all the murderers, the rapists, the great criminals. I say, well, it's not about that. I say, well, yes, we do have to forgive unconditionally all, but nobody's getting away with anything. First, we have to have a human justice. So people know that when they transgress, they have to. There is a price to pay, and also it's a deterrent from criminal activity. For we are all one. We hurt to any one person. It's like we hurt everybody. If we do good to any one person, it's as if we do good to everybody. We'll come to realize that. And also at the end of any incarnation, we all have to face all the causes of our effect. So it is like nobody's getting away with anything. Even if somebody's been a criminal all his life, and at the end of his life is completely escaped human justice, it will not escape his own soul, which is aligned with truth, beauty, goodness, and so there is. So we do need to forgive in order not to hold on to be locked into this lower third-dimensional cycle. As we forgive, we are free. And we trust God that God will educate every soul when it is their time to learn something. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to sing a song and pull 4 more cards. I wanted to come and offer guidance for this coming week. I might return before the solstice. Behind me is a painting from 2005. It's a Jacob Letters, it's called. It's this person that's holding the light of truth, and it's got these organic energies that come through to him. And this is a self-portrait from 2019. I got my North Node in Cancer, South Node in Capricorn, with my Ascendant and Sun in Pisces. The top of my chart, I have Sagittarius. We all have all those many small planets throughout all our chart. The more planet we have within a constellation, the more power we have within that. And it's when we have very little planets in astrology that we need to work on those areas where we do not have strengths, but we do have small planets, and the small planets will become more integrated within future astrology, because some of them are very important, very essential. I finished with a song. It's a song, it was on top of the pile. It's an old song about having dreams coming true. It goes like, it's called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream ready to come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wakes up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow wide, and oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Follow the yellow brick road, follow the fellow who follows the dream, follow the rainbow over the stream, follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road. We are off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever, however, a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful thing he does. We are off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Thank you very much. The Wizard of Oz is what we seek to find, this great wizard, the great soul, the great God that is the soul and spirit that is behind the scene, that's pulling the strings. So once we integrate that, we'll be the one that's fully in control. Very, very meaningful. So great movie, still very encoded towards the self-realization, all kinds of key and codes, although it was 80 years ago, this movie, it's still up to date. And so I'm going to pull a few cards to finish. The highest wisdom is milk and honey. So the highest wisdom is the ability to enjoy. This is the ability to enjoy the test for prosperity. Outcome coming out of authenticity. Nourishing abundance, believing that your needs will be fulfilled. So it is very important to know, to trust. What we need to understand is going in circle. It's going in circle. We've been going a bit in circle, and so the spiral of event when a lesson is not fully integrated, cycle that you need to break. Look at a behavior from a new point of view. So it's about looking at things from a new, fresh perspective. What we need to do is 14 is may the truth be. It's about the truth coming into light. And I'm learning those cards, so I'm going to use this. It says honesty, accepting things at their nominal value, coming out of denial, the will to be transparent, clarity in communication. So all of that is happening. Yeah? And the outcome is the orphan. It means we're not fully finding ourselves in our own place just yet. So it's about being patient in the process. And it's about being patient in the process. It's a feeling of loss, a crisis of identity. Recognize that you are not at your place. Need to belong. Uncertainty as far as what the place that is yours. So it's about understanding that we've been playing a role, we've been wearing a mask, but when we are the light, we are the love, then everything will come into place. And so then will come the wind of change. The wind of change. A feeling of change, and unexpected change have been started. There is a storm. Feeling that your plans are not on solid ground. Feeling that the wind is turning. Uncertainty in relationship to the direction in which the winds will blow. So we do not want to be blown by the wind. We want to be stably anchored within ourselves. And then we'll find the cross of the roads crossings. And so the roads crossing is, it says, time to make a decision. Weigh the consequences as you prepare yourself to act. Recognize the obligation to make a necessary choice.
So it's going to be a lot of changes before the end of the year. We just want to be ready and to be open and receptive to this new solar wind. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I wish you a wonderful week with this coming solstice, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.